Let's relax and imagine for a second that school bullies don't exist. All kids go to school with pleasure, fall in love, have fun during breaks, and live their lives. No one develops complexes or traumas, and as adults, they remember school warmly and wish to return. And no one jumps up in the middle of the night screaming, "Not the balls, not the balls. Please, I promise, I'll bring the money for the classroom repairs tomorrow. Irina Petrovna." Yes, at school, I often had run-ins with all kinds of bullies. But that was back when I was more physically developed and could at least put up some resistance. And before that, there was Joe. Just Joe. A guy who could afford to talk on the phone during class, tell off the teacher, or cause a scene. There was someone, a person who was late to 90% of the classes, and not just the first one, but any class. "Sorry, I'm late. Missed your bus again?" "No, I just didn't want to come." "Arrivederci, peace." Yeah, and my problems with this guy were probably in my top one. Definitely in terms of weird events. It all started with a music class when everyone, as usual, was sitting there super bored by how useful this lesson was. And right across from me, like a garden sprinkler, just Joe was spitting little bits of spit at the kid next to him. This guy could look straight ahead while spitting to the side, which was actually impressive. "Listen, I think you've been refreshed enough on this hot day, so just tell the teacher to move you and that's it." "Artyom, quiet. It'll get worse, it'll get worse. Just say it. Artyom, sa-ayit. Quiet, quiet, say it, say it." "Okay, Artyom, you come here, closer to me and you, take his seat." As it turned out, giving advice was easier than doing it because I wouldn't have complained to the teacher myself. "All right, man, just don't pull any of that crap. I get that your one arm is bigger than both my legs, but let's not do anything stupid, okay?" I nervously rock my chair, expecting the worst, making the teacher repeat, "Artyom, stop ruining the floor with your chair." And the moment the teacher turned to the blackboard, it got scary. And I, somehow, purely by luck, jerk away from the desk just in time, dodging the flying spit, scraping the floor with the chair legs, and once again ruining the already 3 times dead floor. "Then get out of here." "Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Peace." Ugh, damn. My grades were already a complete mess, and then this happened, and he kept giving me a hard time after that, for real. All right, overall, if you compare, my future was definitely looking a lot brighter. Because back then, when Gio was wandering the streets with a bottle of unfiltered juice, I was fully learning web design so I could later find a good job in information technology. And in the end, I ended up on YouTube. You're lucky, as now you can easily learn an information technology profession with the Skill Factory Information Technology Specialist from Scratch course. It's great because it's for beginners unsure of their direction in this field. The course helps you avoid choosing the wrong path by guiding you through career options and letting you try 9 top professions, from web to game development. And only then will you understand which one you really like. And you'll continue with full training in that area, strengthening your skills with real cases from major companies. All this is under the guidance of experienced mentors and specialists, plus job assistance from the Career Center. Still wondering if it's worth it? The school will give you your money back if you end up without a job after the training. In short, they'll help you decide, learn, and get a job. Don't waste time. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code to sign up for the Information Technology Specialist from Scratch course. Remember to use my promo code NICE for a 45% discount, and Skill Factory helps those who get hired. So let's get back to the story. Ugh, damn. It turns out I was just trying to help, but ended up directing all the bullying at myself. As a result, if I was late for class, I knew that somewhere in the hallway, Joe was waiting for me, and you'll never guess why. Police. He would literally take me with him, so I would skip class with him. But most of the time, it was just me watching him eat in the cafeteria. No, of course, I loved skipping classes, and just so you understand how much, this week I'll post photos of my diary in my Telegram channel. I think there will be some funny stuff in there. I got tired of skipping classes without him. And sometimes he wouldn't let me go or would even hide my backpack. Well, like so that to waste some time, I don't know. He wasn't in a hurry anyway. Is he under your feet? No, most likely he's outside. Ow, my butt. And this has nothing to do with the backpack that fell out the window. But God, that shawarma was so delicious. And that's not even the best part. It was even dumber when he tried to take me out of class, making up some ridiculous excuse like, I'm arranging desks in the auditorium at the principal's request. That's actually why I didn't come to class. Not to this one, or the previous 147. But I need an assistant. Can I take Artyom? Look how big he is. No, take someone else. Then I'll take the little cactus. Coochie, coochie, coo. And if you think about it, such a big guy could have just crushed me after school. But that's the problem. What was scary and confusing was that he didn't even try to hurt me physically. I just never knew what to expect from him because sometimes he'd start a normal conversation and then, well, just end it. For example, during a recess, our class was in the gym, and I was sitting alone, minding my business, playing Snake on my phone. Oh, what a cool phone. Yeah, it's pretty normal. I've never seen one like that. Wait, oh, those curves. They're like cops who don't take bribes. They're unreal. Oh, really? Oh, a call, but don't worry. I'll take a closer look at your phone. In class. And he did take a look, and how? At first, he was just playing on my phone under the desk as he should so he wouldn't get caught. But then he boldly took it out and started playing, right in front of everyone, mumbling something under his breath like, well, I get this, but I don't get that. What's this? Hey, why are you yelling? Ah, a snake on the phone is normal. Why did you give him your phone? He has exactly the same one. I felt completely insane from the situation and tried to appeal to his conscience, but he tactfully ignored my existence, putting his own phone out of sight. And naturally, it all led to, give me the phone, I'll only give it to my parents. Ha, you scared me. Yeah, take it forever. And that moment, I was, to put it mildly, not from the wealthiest family, so I was very careful with my things. And that showy toss onto the table almost gave me a childish butt stroke. Ah, and just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse. But his behavior made the teacher do the same thing. Discharge. Come on, breathe, damn it. And just when it seemed like I had to find a way out of this circle of hell, the problem solved itself. When I was trying to find my backpack again, I heard the most unexpected invitation from the person who hadn't let me breathe normally for 2 months. Hey, come to my birthday after school. We'll have a great time. Yeah, he just invited me to his place. I don't know much about types of schizophrenia, and I have no idea what kind of world he lives in where this is normal for him. After all that happened, I'm not going to figure out this crap. And I showed up, like he said, earlier than everyone else, but during the short time I was at his place, nobody came by. And whether anyone showed up in the end, I have no idea. It's unfortunate if no one did, but we had fun and even had a heart-to-heart while listening to Curl I Shut. But even considering that from that moment, he stopped bullying me for some reason, even though there was no reason to bully me in the first place, I still preferred to keep my distance from him. And that's all. And don't forget, if the video gets 100,000 likes in a week, I'm still giving it away for free. Merch is available on my Telegram or directly from the merch website. Both links are in the description. That's all for now.